Hey, welcome back. This is Coach Parker with CoachParker.org. How you guys doing today? I've got another youth football drill that I thought we would get into today. And this drill is the Fox Chases the Rabbit drill for running backs. And this is a great drill to teach running backs to hit the hole without stutter stepping, hit the hole quickly, and kind of not try to read the hole for very long. Otherwise, they're going to get tackled from behind. So let me show you a quick animation on the drill, and then we can kind of get into it. Let me see if I can get this thing to go. So here's some animation. There's the fox chasing the running back. He's gone through the gauntlet. He's got a second tier there that's chasing him again. So we can do that again. So you can see this first part. You've got the fox down here. Who's the tackler? You've got the ball carrier here. This is a little small running back gauntlet here, and you can use your favorite gauntlet here if you want. And this is the first part of the drill. The second is an add-in that I've added in. So really the first part is the drill is this right here, and you're having the fox chase the rabbit to the hole. And you don't want the back to be doing that and then going. You want him hitting that hole quickly. And then he's going to, make a cut to the outside off of that bag. And then I've got another guy chasing him here, kind of like the ladder drill that we put in earlier. But you can just do the first part if you want and add in the second part if you need. But let's watch the animation again, and we can talk about it a little bit more detail after this. So here we go. Fox is chasing the rabbit. We come out, we hit there, we got the second fox chasing the rabbit there, and then off for a touchdown. So the drill really is about getting your backs to hit the hole very quick without stutter stepping. And this is a great drill for fullbacks, wingbacks, tough tailbacks, halfbacks, any back that really is going to be running hard inside, which should be all of your backs, but you may have one back that doesn't like that, and this is a great drill for them. But really, it's about teaching the back to hit the hole quickly. We ran this quite a bit when I was in junior high and high school. One of my coaches loved this drill that followed me to high school too. So you've got this drill. So here's the setup. You've got some rings set up in your favorite gauntlet drill here. So I have some holes set up with rings. I've got a little gauntlet into this mid-tier hole with a cutoff bag here. I've got a center here because we're always wanting to work the backs with the centers because we run a lot of beast wildcat kind of stuff out of a shotgun. But it's really up to you. If you want to hand the ball off here with a quarterback and get the snap that way, or you just want to give the ball to the back to make it simpler and they go on the whistle, you can do that. So really you can kind of situate it how you feel comfortable there. But we try to get in a handoff or a shotgun snap to the back and go. And so you've got that here. So here's the ball carrier here with this little exchange. So I'm practicing the snap count and all of that. And so, but if you want to simplify it, you can just give that back a ball and have him stand there. About 5 yards back, I've got a coach holding the fox, which is the tackler. Now, we usually get a smaller guy that is the fox, so we don't hurt our running backs. And we tell them, look, the first couple of times we go through this, you're going to tag them on the shoulder pads. Then when we get more serious, look, you're going to tackle them around the numbers and waist and then pull them down. You're not going to hit them in the back of the head or in the knees or below the ankles or basically you're going to grab them right about the belt buckle and spin them over. And that's what we're looking for. Old school, our coaches would let them go. I don't like that, so that's how I run it, but you guys can run it kind of how you want it. But we get a smaller tackler that's a pretty good tackler. He's got some speed. We can trust him that he's going to hit our backs and around the waist. And then we have a coach there that's kind of holding him to judge the speed of what's going on, or that can grab him in case something happens, like there's a fumble. We don't want him just tagging the ball carrier. So you guys can deal with how you adjust your depth, speed, and the coach release here to try to figure out that. So I've got the tackler going after this ball carrier who's got to get through here. And really, we don't want the first fox chasing him beyond that point. So the first fox, if he doesn't catch him at this 2-bag or your first 2 bags in your gauntlet, that's it. You know, we're not having him chase him through the hole like that. So, you know, if he gets through the first 2 bags there and he hasn't been touched, he's gone. And then the second part of that, so that's really the base part of it here. And the second part, if you want to add in just to get some extra reps here, you've got another fox here that's kind of like a free safety or corner or linebacker on pursuit. And as your running back ball carrier gets through, this guy's going to pursue, and then he's going to try to run to the cone and score without getting tagged by the second fox here. And he's going to tag and not make an open field tackle, or you can make the open field tackle there if you want. But let's see if I can get this animation to run again so you can see it. Here we go. So there it goes. He's going to try. So he beat the guy there. He made the tackle, but let's pretend he didn't. So he gets to the second level and he goes. You've got a line of running backs. You may want to have 2 or 3 foxes there that you can switch in there. Let's see. So I think I've got everything there. So yeah, so make sure you describe what's going to happen to your running backs so they understand not to get basically tackled in the back because they're going to hesitate. They need to go. I usually run this as a quick walk-through drill. I'll play the fox and tag them so they know how this is going to work. Again, the fox tackler, we usually have them smaller than our ball carriers. But you could have another ball carrier. If you just want to work with your backs, you could do it that way. I try to not have my fox tacklers tackle below the waist just because I don't want anybody's knees hurt. The ball carrier should not slow down and start trying to read the hole. He should blast through the gauntlet and get out of there. Because we personally like our bar carriers to hit our holes and then kind of make their cuts, and so that's what we're looking for because we're kind of a hard-nosed, single-wing, double-wing, power eye kind of team, not so much jukey back and speed stuff. We normally don't see that in our rec league. And again, you can adjust the depth here and speed with this guy in the coach release. The other thing you can do with this drill is you can run it live in live situations if you're doing a half line with your team or if you've got enough players doing a full scrimmage. You can do that live, so you've got your fox live, or if you're scrimmaging another team, just explain to them what you're doing with your fox tackler guy there to make sure your guys are hitting the bursting through the holes there. But we run it live too, not only through the gauntlet, but this is kind of how to teach the backs what's happening. But you can also teach it in a live situation with a half line and everybody there going through. So that's the fox chase the rabbit drill for running backs. I've seen this drill since I was probably 14 and have run it every now and then. I run this specifically when I have a couple of backs that don't want to run the hole. I don't just pull this out and run it all the time. It's for backs when I have a problem and that needs to be adjusted, we'll pull this out. So yep, so that's the drill. Hey, I hope we're going to run the animation again real quick so you see it one last time. There we go. Okie dokie. So once again, this is Coach Parker with CoachParker.org. Hope you enjoyed that youth football drill. Stay tuned for more. I've got a couple more drills here coming out this week and next week. If you liked the video, please give us a like below. If you didn't, you know what you can do down there. Please subscribe to the channel. I put out videos. I've got almost 250 videos now. There's a ton out there. I try to put out 1 or 2 a week during football seasons, both spring and fall. It really helps us a ton and supports the channel with Google and moves us up in the traffic links there. If you want to share it, that's also a big thing. Making multiple comments on videos also helps me a ton. So you can support me for free by doing that. If you want to help us out a little bit more, you can shop my store. That's over at coachparker.org. I've got links on Amazon to a bunch of stuff that I use personally in my football bag and at practices and all that kind of good stuff you can buy off there. Or you can buy my playbooks, the Power Wing Beast Offense or the 6-2 Multi-8 Defense. Those are for sale over at coachparker.org too, and getting great feedback on those. Those have been out about a year now, and those two defense and offense books have worked well for me over the last 20 plus years coaching youth football, and they can do the same for you as they're doing for others this past year. So check those out over at coachparker.org. Hey, thanks for joining me again today, and remember to play for fun, and winning is funner. Ciao. See you guys next time. Thanks for coming by.